Hello guys, welcome to Tarot Predictions. This is going to be a brief taroscope for 6th of January 2018. So before we start, again, let's say a few words about the numbers. But before that, of course, if you have a questions for me, you can message me on instant go or give me a call there. It's iOS and it's free. It's iOS application and it's free. The link is written here below in the description of this video, or you can purchase a service from my website, which is also written here in the description of this video. So a few words about the numerology vibrations about 6th of January 2018. Well, how can I place it in words? These energies are rather, I cannot say that they are very favorable because somehow we will not be able to back off on our word. And that sounds amazing, right? Everybody should keep on to their word. However, there is chance that we may attach ourselves to very unhealthy promises. We can attach ourselves to very unhealthy people, and above everything else, we may give very unconsiderable word to promise something just out of our emotions, not out of our logic. And this is the danger here. So if you're about to give your word to somebody just 6th of January 2018, it has to be because you know and you think it's the right thing to do, not because you feel it's the right thing to do. Just saying that because the people which are sociopaths, they are going to take that as an advantage, that our emotional state, those which are not sociopaths. So yeah, it will be a good thing, guys, for you to learn how to say no, and it will be a good thing as well if you are capable to tame your emotions, and before you feel commiserations toward somebody, actually dig deeper into the situation so you can see are these commiserations truly deserve it, or they are just an attempt from that person to kind of like inspire sympathy in you. Okay, so that being said, going to the tarot cards with the Aries goes first. We have the reversed Nine of Wands. Aries needs to listen and pay attention to the signs of universe. It is kind of like if you have watched I don't know, butterfly effect, I think. I don't know. It's kind of like the universe itself is going to try to guide you guys, and while we do that, it is good thing to follow those signs, as well as you need to conquer your fear of failure. That is also about that card. So many of you are going to conquer their fear of failure. For Taurus, that will be the Nine of Swords. So Tauruses are going to find themselves uneasy and troublesome, worried about something. I can tell you with this card, because it's upright, your worries are quite in vain. Because not that you don't have to be worried, but you're worrying for the wrong thing. And while you're worrying for the wrong thing, another thing starts to sprawl, which is much more troublesome. And what you can do, first you need to overcome your fears. Second of all, you need to seek for a further counsel. Then we do have the Geminis. Now the reversed Ace of Cups shows that Geminis are going to face strange suspension in a certain sort. They will face a strange halt into their things. While the things has to go very smooth further, etc., things are going to become very stoic. Why? Because Geminis are overlooking something from a great importance for the situation. Now the next one, that will be Cancer, and for Cancer we most likely have a person here, someone who is trying the best they can to look great in front of others, or in other words, to fool the others, because this person is much seeming than actually being. Okay, so they are not what they are pretending to, so be very, very careful. Now, if that's not a person, Cancer, then you have to be extremely cautious when you sign a contract, especially when that contract is involving money or giving a loan to somebody or etc. Because if you give away a certain money or you make a big purchase that day, it may be cost ineffective, or if you give a loan, for example, you may never see these money again, so be careful about that. And as we can connect that card to the energies, the vibrations, while someone can say to you, you know, how in what bad shape they are, etc., you know, and you may feel commiseration toward them, you may empathize them, and you know, give money to them, for example, and they may never return these money back to you because this will not help them, guys. Now, for Leo, we have the Aeon card, or also known as the Judgment card, and Leo will try to deflect and avoid difficulties, avoid problems, avoid troubles. That's good thing, eh? By being able to avoid troubles, deflecting difficulties, wrong. Now with this card, guys, this is only avoiding taking on responsibilities, okay? Well, while it seems that you are trying to avoid troubles and difficulties, it is also avoiding a responsibilities with that card, because if you do so, there is no pushing on forward. Okay, you need to face these troubles, you need to face these problems, you need to solve them, and then your situations can unfold and move on further. Now with the next one is going to be Virgo, and we have for Virgo the Three of Cups. Actually, this is kind of, I could say, very negative card, because the card expresses the happiness of others, guys, while you are feeling deeply disappointed. Okay, it's kind of like, let's say that you are in a social circle, everybody is happy, everybody have that good relationship behind their back, everybody it seems that everybody kind of like work in a better conditions that you do, etc., you know what I mean. And yeah, this will kind of create a bad emotional state within you. And I could say with that card, if it is not about a social circle, it has one hidden message. It is almost too late to change a certain course of events. Almost too late. Now, if you want to do something about certain situations, 6th of January is the time you need to do it. Okay, so next one, that will be Libra. Yeah, and for Libra, it's a wonderful card. Now the Fool card, and as the Fool card expresses new beginning, is also a card of birth. So it could be a child that comes into this world, you know, or it could be a pregnancy as well. But in general, the card expresses how brilliant ideas you may have toward your situation, or how open you can be toward the world in order to embark a new path in your life, you know, putting a back to misfortunate situations and etc. But the card is saying that you guys are going to be much more spontaneous, much more innocent, much more pure toward everybody that comes in your way, and toward everybody that you know, is trying to approach you. You will be very playful, very brilliant with a certain things that you want to do, you know. And you also have to be careful, because people may take you for a fool, especially with these kind of vibrations. So as well, you need to learn how to place a certain boundaries in front of those which are trying to infiltrate your life way too aggressively. Now for Scorpio, we have the reversed Queen of Wands, and that could be a woman, guys, that you need to deal with. And this woman have extremely highly exaggerated self-confidence, and she's very, very touchy to a criticism. Basically, she doesn't like to be criticized, and she outbursts when this is done, because she thinks that she is above you. Okay, so yeah, that's bad thing, unfortunate, and it's very unfortunate if this is your boss or supervisor. But if this isn't a person, guys, then you're about to face jealousy in 6th of January 2018. Then we have a Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, that is going to be the reversed Hangman. And the reverse hangman is a symbol of stress and tension, overloading oneself, being way too how can I place it, uneasy with the situation all around you, because you kind of feel that nothing is going on your way. Why? It's because you're way too proud to ask for help, guys. Now is the time to ask for help, because this card says that you need to seek for competent help, and the help is gonna come. So in 6th of January 2018, what you can do best for you, Sagittarius, is to ask for help. Capricorns, reversed Empress points that you also feel uneasy, but from a different perspective here. Now, this kind of uneasy, it is because you kind of like wants to reach the best out of a certain situation in your life, okay? And you don't want to miss nor a single detail from it. And you can sense, you know, certain difficulties that may arise into that situation, and that's why you're feeling uneasy, because you want to prevent that, okay? And that could happen, guys. And actually, it's very simple. The solution is very simple. By calming the wave of your mind, you know, and detaching a little bit from that situation, not trying to establish way too iron control upon it, you're going to see that the difficulties are going to literally resolve by themselves. Okay, so the next one, that will be Aquarius. And for Aquarius, Ace of Swords. So it is likely that Aquarius are going to learn a secret at 6th of January, as well as they are going to be able to foresee with a repartee mind the situation in front of them. Now, this card signifies the strength of mind, the strength of will combined, and also symbolizes the correct diagnosis about a situation. Okay, let's say that you are a lawyer. At 6th of January, you're going to recognize, is this case you're leading going to win? You're going to realize, is your client innocent or guilty? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a balanced, correct, accurate judgment and diagnosis for your situation. The card also says that the healing energies are going to be favorable around you. So if you need healing, then 6th of January, it's a day where you may feel a little bit better than before. Now, and also treatments are going to give better results. And last but not least, we got Pisces, 5 of Wands. And Pisces are going to have a very dynamic day. They are going to experience around turns. They are going to experience certain surprises happening around them. What I'm saying that is because with this card, guys, everything can change at that day. So let's say that you are on the bottom of a certain conflict, and one snap with the fingers, something can appear, as I said, around turns, and you may take the upper hand. You may find yourself on top of the argument. So it is very positive when that card comes to not withdraw from arguments. Don't be afraid to confront people. As well as the card says, you should not place great hopes into the things around you which are yet developing, okay? Because as the card says, many things can change, guys. So be very careful how much you invest. Now with this card, if it was for me, I would kind of like keep it quiet. I would invest just as much as I am willing to lose, you know, so I don't end up disappointed. But generally, it's a positive card. It says change through dynamic, change through chaos, if you want to say it that way. And if you have some ideas, you know, for example, your career or your relationship, 6th of January is when you can speak them up and people will actually listen and take them under consideration. So with that being said, this was the Taroscope, guys, for 6th of January 2018. I hope you enjoyed it and you liked it, you know, and I hope that it is at least remotely helpful to you. And if it is, please give us a likes and subscribe for the channel for daily content here at Tarot Predictions. And with that being said, guys, I wish you best of luck. We're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.